Young woman catches a plane passenger writing racist texts about her after she accidentally bumped into her. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a Karen on flight 1234. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A woman who witnessed a fellow airplane passenger texting a racist rant about her decided to take a TikTok to expose the lady involved. Riah Elese shared two videos detailing the interaction. First one was recorded the moment she witnessed the woman. Start from the top. The first one was recorded the moment she witnessed what the woman was doing, in another video later to explain what went down. A lot of W's. There was a Karen on my flight today, Elise wrote in the video. In the video, Elise appears to have been standing near the woman as she frantically types out a message while being seated on a packed flight. Landed, the message begins, and just got whipped with some nasty dreads, cornrows of a coon getting her luggage. They have no respect. Cattle for sure, she adds at the end of her message. The TikToker also added a caption, "Now, I apologize to this lady twice. White people are crazy." Elise explained the entire story in another video she posted on her TikTok account. For those who don't know what the message said, the message basically said that she got hit twice with cornrows of a coon in all caps, and then she proceeded to call me disrespectful as she said I was acting like a cow. All right. Now, just in case you don't know what a coon is, the word the woman uses is a slur that is derived from the word raccoon and dates back to slavery times when slave masters would use the term to describe the black people they were forcing to work against their will as lazy. All right, so I'm gonna put this video on so you can see what she has to say, and then I'll dive into my little analysis right after this.
Okay, hey y'all, so I'm finally doing the story time on this video. So if you have not watched this video, go ahead on and watch that video, and then come back to this one. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the message said, the message basically said that she just got hit twice with the dreads or cornrows of a coon in all caps, and she proceeded to call me disrespectful, and she said I acted like cattle. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the story. So obviously when your plane lands at your gate, each row gets their stuff and everybody all exit the plane in an orderly fashion. So I was sitting in one row on one side and she was sitting on the other, and this is the aisle. So it comes our turn to get off of the plane. I get up out of my seat, I reach over into the overhead bin, grab my stuff. I had a little duffel bag and I sat my duffel bag on the ground. I then reached to get my phone out of my other bag that I had, and I pulled it up and I flicked my hair back. I did feel it hit someone, so I apologized and I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to." And she proceeded to say or reply and say, "Oh, like, it's okay, don't worry about it." So after she says don't worry about it, here I am thinking that everything is fine and dandy. So mind you, I'm still standing up and she's sitting down. So I'm texting away on my phone, and I just so happened to glance over at her phone, and I saw the message that she was typing, or invading her privacy, as some of you in the comments were saying. So once I read the message, that was when I started recording her, and she sent it to her family, and I just didn't say anything after that. But a few seconds later, she decided to try to secretly take a picture of me, and that's when I told her, why are you taking pictures of me? That is so disrespectful. I did see that she did snap one picture of me, but it was like my midriff area, so it wasn't really anything that had my face in or anything like that. And after that, I said, "You're being disrespectful. Don't take pictures of others." She proceeded to say that I was in her space and all that. So after that, I basically get off the plane. Everything else is fine and dandy, and I get home safely. But I just wanted to say that I appreciate everyone in the comments. I love all the support that everybody's been giving me in the comments. And I didn't post this for like clout or anything. I just posted it to like show that racism is still a real thing here in 2022. And I think it's crazy that some people think that it just magically doesn't exist. But honestly, for the people that are asking why didn't I do more, I didn't do more because I felt like she wanted to get a reaction out of me. I felt like she wanted me to be a coon, in other words. But again, I appreciate everyone, and thanks.
Okay, so now we have a Karen on board, flight 1234, and she started throwing out all these slurs, you know what I'm saying, talking about this young black lady or whatever. She made a mistake, she whipped her hair, she bumped into her. It's a crowded flight. You're gonna have things like that happen, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be, a little empathetic to what's going on around you and how things are happening. You can't always just decide to, take the low road and just, complain and say all kinds of things, out of term and, basically out of pocket, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It's just too much of this negativity in this world. What I will say is 80% of people across the world is racist. What I mean by that, you may not think that you're a racist. You may not think you should do racial things that, demean other people. But I do know, I've spoken to several people in different, forms of fashion. White people, black people, Mexican people, Spanish people, Mexican, like I said, Mexican, Oriental people. I've talked to several people, and, when you describe them and you say, hey, like for instance, if I make a mistake and call someone a Jamaican, right? And they say, well, I'm not Jamaican, I'm from Trinidad. Oh, excuse me, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Or you call someone, hey, you're a Mexican. No, I'm from Latin America. You know what I'm saying? Or like you call a Chinese person, hey, you're Chinese. No, I'm from Korea. So as people, we don't, if you don't know, you just taking the most common stab at it for what, we think the generality of people are, and we just say something. You don't mean to do it, but you just say it, you know what I'm saying? I know when people get mad, like for instance, if I was to do something, I bump a white person, you know what I'm saying? They may not outwardly say, hey, you dumb N-I-G-G-A, you know what I'm saying, and kind of go off the, the rails or whatever, they may think it and mumble it under their breath when you leave, you know what I'm saying? That's a form of racism, you know what I'm saying, being racist, you know what I'm saying, because it's under your breath. It doesn't have to be an outward thing, you know what I'm saying? Just same thing with black folks, you know what I'm saying? So anytime you decide you want to call somebody out of their name, call them, a slur, you know what I'm saying? It could be, a man saying bad things about women, you know what I'm saying? In this particular case, it wasn't about a gender thing because it was both the same gender, it was just basically two different colors. So, it was unnecessary for what she did. She didn't have to write back. At the end of the day, you text these people at home, they have no clue what's going on. They just see a text and you just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? They thinking you about to mix it in, get into a fight or something. But, it is what it is. So, I just think that, this whole racism and, all this racist remarks and all these kind of crazy things, it just needs to go away. I understand President Trump brought it out of people, got people comfortable, got people feeling like, you know what? You can say what you want to say and do what you want to do. It don't matter. And just making people feel real comfortable out just doing it. When you should, exercise some restraint when doing things like that, because that's how all the fights and all the, all the negativity just start popping out, and companies start saying and doing things, and now they got to end up paying a hefty fine to that particular individual, and then, you get one-on-one with somebody saying something, and then fights ensue, and then all of a sudden people start shooting and killing each other. It's just too much. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So if we could just slow this down, and just be empathetic about the person that's around you. You know what I'm saying? You know, how would you want somebody to call you, you know, out of your name? So if you think about that, life might be a little bit easier for you. I'm very respectful for everyone. I call, you know, most of the time, so yes sir, no ma'am, you know, thank you, yes please. You know what I'm saying? Just basic manners that people may say, you corny, you a square, you this, you that. Okay, fine, I'll be a corny, I'll be a square, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm not out here getting in a whole bunch of drama, you know what I'm saying? Because I got respect for the next man, you know what I'm saying? That's my whole goal, just to stay out of the way, you know what I mean? Because I know my temper, you know what I'm saying? You know, the volatility that may ensue inside myself, and you know, I may lash out and then it just all over the place. So it's unnecessary, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna just stay calm and peaceful and do what I normally do. Stay corny, as the kids would say, and I'll just be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting myself in no unnecessary drama, you know what I'm saying? Because I like peace in my life. So hopefully you like the same thing. With that being said, if you like what you heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over. And we'll have a bigger family. We'll have more talks about this and different things, so forth and so on. One day we'll be able to jump on a live and, you know, have a topic. You know what I mean? I tried it the first time. Didn't work out. I'm kind of looking forward to getting back out there, you know, just talking to you guys and, you know, seeing how things is. So come check me out on my TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Yeah, and then we'll just have a conversation about, you know, racism and things of that nature. So I thank y'all for watching the video thus far. Hit the like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.